Good dog. Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Are you ready? I don't know where you're going, but if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here. Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
He's a piece of work, is what he is.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Any words of wisdom?
One day the railroad's number will be up. I thought that day would come with the switchboard. I can't shake the feeling we're living on borrowed time.
Let's do something about this then. Dog meat. Hey, boy.
You know, there's a
And
lot to be
I'll
said
just
about
take
good old
this.
terra firma, right? Right?
Are you all right?
Loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna...
Hey, boy.
You plan on completing that mission standing around, or what?
What's with the attitude? How you doing, buddy? Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered. We call our ship. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
In big, bold letters. Yeah.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Come to Mama.
You know, there's a lot to be said about good old terra firma, right?
That
Right.
minigun in front of you is loaded
Why are
and
you
ready
so
to
afraid?
fire. If you
Bring it
spot
on.
anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Let's move out.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we
This
fail,
won't be hard.
it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport.
Let's get
The
this
Prydwen
show
should
on
be
the
coming
road.
into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Hey,
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
I'm glad you're impressed.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the privy and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Yeah, where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Captain Kells?
You lost. Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
That's good to know.
Aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Thank you. Mine
I
now.
love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
That's in better shape than I expected.
What were you
You
expecting?
might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying
Sweet.
worthless scrap.
Hell yeah.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Nice.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you, has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Another
I
time,
care
maybe.
about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
You're not gonna convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin, like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Bingo.
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Elder Maxon?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Fair enough.
Worth a fair amount, too.
Really?
Doesn't look a day past 199.
Yeah. Something like that.
Engine turbines at 87% efficient.
Hi.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Thank you. Yes. Excellent. And I'll just take this.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
How's it going?
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Sure, I can do that. How's it going?
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Welcome aboard.
Consider it done. Excellent. And I'll just take this. Yes. Bingo. How's it going?
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
You're right about that. Any words of wisdom?
This place sure took a beating.
Pretty much. Sweet. Mine now.
Deftly done.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, beauty, and synth and shoot them into space.
Interesting idea.
Nice.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lion still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city. Buildings taller than I've ever seen. Some that nearly clipped the Pridwin. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed.
Despair, sister.
And we're the ones
We're here
to
to
do
save
it.
the Commonwealth.
Hey, robot.
The ends justify the means when it comes to freeing the Commonwealth.
I'm not sure.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Yeah. I know all about them. Elder Maxon?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you. I can't tell if you're bored.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Hi.
Ridley in town. The Institute doesn't have a chance.
Someone has to stop them. Mine now.
Why are you bothering with that junk?
That's not your business. Nice.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Absolutely.
Tighten up the meter.
Like that?
Now split the difference.
There?
Now half that.
Do you want to do it?
No, no. I think you've almost got it.
Dance.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than
That's
being
it.
boots on the ground.
Thank you, Scribe.
Yep.
Looking for ammunition, weapon mods. Dr. Tegan might have what you need.
I guess we'll see.
Follow
Think
me,
the
boy.
Commonwealth looks bad?
You should see the Capital Wasteland.
Sounds pretty bad.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with Deathclaw.
Can't imagine. Hey, Dance.
How can I help you, Knight?
It doesn't matter. Excellent. Hey, Dance.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Nice attitude. Hey. Hey there.
So, you found a minute for me yet?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. It turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. And patched it with bricks. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, Blue, I just don't know if I have room.
Hey there.
So, you found a minute for me yet?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, just it's just...
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I just crooked. I started the after.
Sounds like you.
When that people a lot.
You can count.
I know I can. You're not afraid. I was sure that I've needed some. So thank you.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh,
Hey.
What you got? So, you found a minute for me yet?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, just family. It's just having someone I
Yeah. Right.
I just fucking got.
Sure.
I started the after the first couple.
Sounds like you.
When that people didn't want to a lot.
You can count.
I know I can. You're not. I was sure that I've needed someone like you in my life. So thank you.
It sounds to me like.
Oh, I mean, well, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about you that way. Not that I'm always thinking that way. It's just, Blue, I'm loud and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
Is it so hard to believe that someone could fall for you?
Well, no, but I don't exactly feel like you've seen me at my best thus far, Blue. I mean, how many relationships established in a hail of gunfire actually work out? Would you really want to end up with someone like me?
You don't need to be flawless, Piper. You're perfect for me.
Perfect, huh? That's a new one. Well, well, I think you're perfect too. Goodness, Blue, I don't know what to say. You're everything I could ever ask for. Come on. Let's not keep the world waiting.
Any words of wisdom?
Yeah?
What? Excuse me.
Hey, here. Something to keep you sharp. Always worked for me.
It's time we called it quits.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
Hey.
Hey, Blue. Whew. Goosebumps.
Stop. You're making me blush. Hi. Hi.
Heading my way?
You sure you want to travel with me?
I can't imagine anything I'd want more.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Oh God, it's Piper. Hi, I'll be going.
Save your breath, Deacon. I know exactly what you're gonna say. No comment. Oh, sorry, boy. Time.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All salvage.
Hi. Hi there.
Yes?
Hey. Hey.
I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a Mr. Handy. If I pull that off...
Hey there.
You need something, let me know.
It's time we called it quits.
If you're sure, I guess...
Hey, got a sec?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
It's always good to have backup.
I'm afraid I'm not much use now. fight anymore. But back in the day... folks used to call me...
Everything okay, boy?
Diamond City. Watch what you say. If the Institute chose one place to infiltrate, we're walking right into it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, what you got for me? You've got my undivided attention.
It's time we called it quits.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home.
Your thoughts?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
I hope you're... You're right. Everything okay, boy?